Problems of India. Problems of India. Let's discuss what are the problems of India. All the political parties claim that they are working for the welfare of the country. But when we analyze the activities of political parties, we are forced to believe that they are working for the welfare of their parties. Yeah. First of all, let us enumerate what are the Indian problems. At a glance, I have enumerated 15 Indian problems: poverty, malnutrition, diseases, communalism, corruption, terrorism, violation of human rights, prostitution, alcoholism, low level of happiness, illiteracy, casteism, Devadasi system, violation of social law, valueless politicians. The first thing is the part of poverty. The most important thing is poverty in any countries of the world. In Ethiopia, in Somalia, they have poverty. No, poverty. We Indians also have poverty. But has it been discussed by our politicians and government? Think about it. Then malnutrition. Our people are not getting sufficient nutrition. Poverty is one reason, and people are not aware of the importance of nutrition. Yeah. Then diseases. Day by day, diseases are increasing. Cancer, heart attack, kidney problems. All these sort of problems are increasing day by day. The fourth one is communalism. It is there. Nobody can deny it. How many communal riots were in India? Even during our freedom struggle, even after that. Okay? Well planned communal attacks in Moradabad, in Lucknow, in UP, in Bihar, in Gujarat. Communal rights. Then corruption, corruption of ministers, MLAs, government secretaries, even by employees. Actually, who is a government? My definition as a government is that whoever is drawing salary from the public's exchequer, from the public treasury, is a government. All the parties during election, they say about they will abolish corruption. I don't think any party can do that. Just impossible. Why? Because it is a related. It is related to personal value system. Terrorism is another problem in India. Then violation of human rights everywhere. Especially police people do too much uh, human right violations. Acts are there, courts are there. Then eighth one is prostitution. When I did my MSW, we learned about it. There are registries in almost all the big cities of India. Why it is prevailing? Why government is not acting against it? Yeah. Then alcoholism. Our constitution says in the directive principles of state policy, the state shall endeavor to bring about prohibition. It is the duty of any government to prohibit and ban alcoholism. It is said in the directive principles of the great Indian constitution. Then lower level of happiness. The most important thing for anybody is happiness. Whenever we meet, we ask always about the health level, the welfare level. How are you? كيف الحال? خريتك يا؟ سوك يا ما? There are 7,000 languages in the world, in every language, in any language. When we meet somebody, we ask about the welfare and happiness level of the other person. You know, World Happiness Index is prepared by World Health Organization. Okay, the happiest country in the world is Finland. Do you know where the largest democracy of India, where we are? We are 140th place. I repeat, 140th. The greatest democracy in the world, the largest democracy in the world. Okay? Myriad political parties. The happiness level is very low in India. Illiteracy, another problem. Casteism, another problem. Devadasi system, which is leading to prostitution. Then violation of social laws. There are two types of laws. One is legal and the other is social laws. For example, not wearing a helmet is not a social crime, but it's a legal crime. Okay? There are many such things. Then valueless politicians. Valueless politicians. Okay? The 16th problem is lack of educational qualification to become a MLA or a MP. To become a lower division clerk, we need 10th standard. But to become an MLA or MP, we don't need even first standard certificate. This is our level, please remember. So, there should be a meeting of all the political parties and they should discuss and there should be a consensus regarding what are the problems of India and what are the causes of the problems and what are the solution of these problems. All parties should sit together if they are sincerely for the welfare of the people. Abraham Lincoln defined democracy as it is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But practically in India, it is the government of the party, by the party, and for the party. Why do I say so? In all boards and corporations, party people are appointed, and most of them have no qualification or efficiency or expertise in their areas. I hope you people will agree with me. And let us hope for a better India. Thank you.